All right. Hello, Bearcat fans, and welcome to the first football game of the season here in Branson, Colorado. My name is Brody Doherty, and I will be your commentator for today. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got, let's see, about 15 minutes until 11 o'clock when the junior high game is slated to start. So we're going to start today off with our junior high matchup of your Branson Bearcats versus the Granada Bobcats. Junior high matchup today should be pretty fun. We'll be back in 15 minutes when we're going to get started. Alrighty, folks, we're gearing up to begin here for first junior high game of the season. Alrighty, folks, here we go. We're all set, ready to go for a kickoff here in Branson. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. Junior high quarters are 2 minutes shorter than high school quarters. Looks like the Bearcats are set to receive. Grenada's set to kick off. Looks like we have Trotter Watkins lined up to receive for the Bearcats, and we are all ready to go. Number 7 for the Bobcats set to kick off. We unfortunately don't have rosters for either teams for the junior high today, so I'll just be doing my best to point them out. So kickoff is away. Trotter Watkins on the return. Taking it up to the left side and is brought down right around the 32. So it'll be 1st and 15 for your Bearcats. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the people we have helping out in the booth today. We've got Wesley we've got Wesley on the camera, and we have Miss Andrea Winter running the clock for us. Wesley Hunter, I'm so terribly sorry. I really just blanked on his last name. 1st and 15 for the Bearcats from their own 31. And they're away. Trotter Watkins on the carry. He's bringing up the left side and is brought down around the 40 by number 7. All right, run it, run it, run it. Yep. Keep an eye on the guy in the white hat.
Okay. He told me to do the downs. I can't do the downs.
Second down and about 7 to go. We got Cooper Winter under center. Going to take the snap, pitch it to the left to Trotter. He's going to, make a man miss. And he's going to have a first down for the Bearcats, and that'll be it. Doing great, doing great.
I need to do downs. There's no way.
Run it.
Run it?
Yeah, when the guy waves his arm. Sorry. Sorry about the side chatter. We're just working with a rookie score clock person, so it's all good. First down for the Bearcats. Cooper Winter pitches it to number 13. I believe that's Akoya Bartlett. He's going to go for a good block on the right side by Cooper Winter. Now, there's a number of the boys on this team that I will not be able to name off the top of my head, and I apologize for. I'm sure towards the end of the season we'll get somebody who knows rosters. But I believe starters for the moment we have at center, we have Milo Moorfield, and we have Cooper Winter at quarterback. We got Trotter Watkins in the backfield, along with David and Cameron, sons of Jesse Gomez. And then we have at left guard, I think David's at left guard. Cameron is in the backfield. So, we got a fake pitch, short pass. Oh, just short, looking for Cameron on the left side. We got third down and about 2 yards to go for the Bearcats. Looks like we got head coaches for the team. Clint Winter is managing the play calling for your Bearcat boys. Cooper Winter lining up in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking for an option. He's got receivers downfield. Wings it out to, just in and out of the hands of number 19. That'll bring up fourth down and about 3 from the Bobcat 20. We got some interchanging. Number 19 actually looks like a young Mr. Michael Archuleta. So it looks like we've got Tate Baker checking in for the Bearcats along with someone else. I apologize for the fact of not knowing their names. That is entirely my bad. We got Trotter taking the snap, and he hands off to number 11. Actually, wait, I'm confused. That was Trotter on the touchdown, and I think that was Cameron at quarterback. We'll get this figured out before the end of the game. So that'll be a Bearcat touchdown, 6 points. You need to add the score.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. How many?
That's the guess. That's the guess. That's the guess. There's a +6 button.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I'll just.
There we go. Alrighty, Bearcats trying for the extra point. Fake pitch and dump pass is going to be good. Bearcats running a pretty effective offense so far. We've got some good blocking up on the line. And when we come back, it'll be Bearcats kicking off. And just a reminder for anyone who may be confused, extra points in 6-man football, you can, as opposed to 11-man football where you kick for a 1 and then you can run it in for a 2-point extra point. In 6-man, when you run it in, it's a 1 point, and then kicking is 2.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we've got Bearcat special teams unit. Looks like we have several new faces. We've got Colin Doherty and Chase Winter lining up for the kickoff. looks like number 11, Trotter Watkins, is going to be handling the kicking duties for these junior high Bearcats.
As soon as he kicks it, I start, right? No. Okay, I got it.
Trotter to kick. Good little kick. Is able to get back there. Looks like number 12 on the reception. He's going to run it out. And there's going to be some good blocking. He's going to be able to get the ball all the way out to the 35. Bearcats getting out there, setting up for defense. This will be the Bobcats' first showing on offense. Be able to see how well the Bearcats are going to be able to handle their defense. Just from my personal experience, I know that Coach Winter and his junior high staff are very fond of tackling and defense, so we'll see how well they can do. Bearcats setting up in a 3-2-1. Bobcats in an eye right. Ooh, motioning over to the left. Ooh, fumbles, ball's on the ground. We're going to get some men in the backfield for a sack.
Oh, run.
Looks like it'll be about 2nd and 18 from the Bobcats 33. There's a lot of math to do, counting hashes on the field. All right, Bobcats are going to line up in the bone formation. Pitch is going to go to number 32. He's going to take it up the left side. Oh, he's going to take it all the way for a Bobcats touchdown. Couple of quick scores from both sides. Good little pitch to the outside. Bearcats not quite able to get to the contain. Bobcats with the extra point try, lining up in the gun. Bearcats still in their 3-2-1. Snap goes back to number 1. He's looking for a pass. That's going to be deflected by number 11.
So they don't, he told me not to run the score on the second, the one.
That's all good. Couple of quick scores, big shows of offense from both sides here. Bearcats with a good methodical drive all the way down for a score. Bobcats able to pop off a big one. And we are just about 3 minutes into the game. We're going to have Bobcats set to kick off. We've got Trotter Watkins set to receive the kick, number 11. Number 7 kicking off. Number 7 set to kick. And ball is short. Trying for the onside. Picked up by number 27. Looks like David, maybe? I'm not sure. I apologize. Was that Akoya? Cool. My consultant in the box says that was number 27, Akoya Bartlett. Working on numbers. We'll get it figured out. It's all good. 1st and 15 in Bobcat territory. Lined up at the 34. Milo Moorfield handling the center duties for most of today. We see Tate Baker give a few snaps. We've got number 13, looks like Cameron under center. He's going to take the snap, hand off, to number 14, Cooper Winter. He's going to go for a gain of about 10. Good solid running by Cooper Winter. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from Bobcat 24.
No, we're good. Okay.
All right, 2nd and 5. We've got some personnel change, or maybe just someone running into play. All right, here we go. Straight out of the gun, Cooper Winter taking the snap. He's going to be looking downfield on the pass. He's going to fire it short to David, who has the catch and potentially a first down. And there it is. Connection from Cooper Winter to, I don't know his last name, but yes. Connection from Cooper Winter to David is going to be good for the Bearcat first down. All right, so we got a fresh set of downs. 1st and 15 from the Granada 19. Bearcats looking for another touchdown here. Bobcats lined up in a 3-2-1, similar to the Bearcats. Pitch out to number 11, Cameron. He's going to get himself a good run, brought down by number 12. Number 12 from the Bobcats. Number 32, actually. I can't read. Bobcats with the change of personnel, as do the Bearcats. Looks like a number 20, Tate Baker, checking in for the Bearcats. Might be handling the center duties as Milo Moorfield goes to right guard.
Should the clock be running? He told me to.
All right, Bearcats are lining up in the, looks like a bone formation. Looks like we've got Cameron lining up under center. He's going to take the snap. Ooh, but we may have an offsides penalty. Looks like we got an offsides against the Bearcats. Someone took a step before they should have. So instead of being a 2nd down and 7, we've got a 2nd down and 14. Bearcats still lined up in the bone. Likely going to try the same thing. Cameron with the snap. Gives to Cooper. Cooper's going to take it to the right side. He's got himself a lane. And he's going to get wrapped up by a host of Bobcats. Brings the ball down to around the 10. 3rd and short for the Bearcats. Looks like the Bearcat junior high boys are doing a fairly good job of moving the ball, holding their blocks, and making plays when they have to. Personnel change. Number 27, number 19 checking in for David and Tate. All right, here we go, 3rd and 5. Bearcats in the red zone now. Looks like this snap's going to go to Cooper Winter. He's going to take it. Rolling to the left, looks for an option. Ooh, that pass is going to be batted away. Number 7, straight out of Cooper's hands. 2 minutes to play here in the first. 2 scores on the board. Fairly productive. And quite a productive junior high game. Got about 4th and 5. Michael Archuleta checking out of the game. We've got David checking back in. Bearcats at the line. Got Okoye and David at your ends. Ooh, faking the sweep. Short pass. Oh, Okoye looks like he hauled it in. And looks like it's ruled a catch.
Is it a catch? So +6?
It wasn't quite a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Down at about the 6-inch line. Gotta love when that happens. But beautiful catch by Okoye Bartlett. A little bit of a short throw by Cooper Winter, but he got it there. Catch is a catch. Clock's running. Bearcats got it inside their 1. Getting the play call. Boys got to. All right, here we go. Looks like Tate Baker's switching out, handling some centering. And looks like Cameron's going to be taking the snap. He's going to take it. Pitch back to Cooper. Cooper is going to find his way into the end zone. Look at that. That is going to be another Bearcat touchdown. See, that's what happens when you have boys that may not quite remember what the play call was, but ended up happening anyways. Joys of junior high ball. Gotta love it. Extra point attempt coming up from the Bearcats. Lining up in their bone. Or I formation. That's what we call it when we have the center. And it looks like a dive straight up the middle. And he's going to stumble his way straight into the end zone. As the temperature rises, these boys got to remain cool. First game of the season. Don't want to see nobody get heat exhaustion. But these boys are playing well so far. We've got 2 scores on the board for the Bearcats. Wrong person. There we go. Now, and we're at 14-6 as Bearcats get set to kick off into the first quarter. Can we change the quarter? So, or, this one. Oh, wait, shoot. There we go.
2. 2, right?
We're still in the first quarter, but we're kicking off at the end. So
Did I change it?
we've got Trotter kicking off. Trotter kicking off at the Bearcats. Granada set to receive. Number 32's back to take the kick. Ooh, it's going to go through his hands, and the ball's going to roll down to the 2. Beautiful accidental kick. Number 32 is going to take a knee at the 2, giving Granada some less than ideal field position. So this will give Granada a 1st and 15, starting at about their 2.
Does that mean start? Okay. He said this too.
Bobcats with the ball in their own 2, lining up in an I right. Quarterback in gun. Oh, no, he's under center. I lied. They're in a bone. Ooh. Lots of people moving at the line there. Looks like it could have been offsides on Granada. But I think all of the Bearcat linemen stepped offsides as well. So that looks like it was offsides on Granada. Their guy took the step first. And looks like Grenada's going to take a timeout. So both teams are going to take some time to get their offense and defense resituated, get themselves ready to finish out this first quarter strong. I would like to remind you that during this timeout, we are currently looking for sponsors. The Saddle Rock Broadcast Network is currently, or Saddle Rock Sports Network is currently putting together ad packages. If there's any businesses that would like some advertising for Bearcat or Mustang sports games, reach out to Brad Doherty. He'll get you all squared away. You know, normally on any bigger stations, we would have, you know, some catchy commercials with some jingles. So if you happen to have someone who knows how to sing, we would, if you would like to have someone sing on your ad, we can make it happen. Or, you know, if there's any suggestions you'd like to have, if you would like to come out for a halftime performance, we can also put something like that together. I'm spitballing, trying to fill time. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Bobcats on there between the 1 and the end zone. They had that unfortunate offsides. They're lining up in a odd-looking wing formation right now. No man in the backfield except for the quarterback. He's going to line up to pass. He's going to throw it short to number 7, deflected away by David. Now, the funny thing was, David's dad was my basketball coach. I feel like I should know his name. Bobcats 2nd and 16. From the goal line, Bearcats looking to capitalize, maybe get a safety here, seeing what they can do. Bobcats lining up in their eye left. Pitch back to number 32. He's going to try to run it up the left side. Tackle missed by Cooper Winter. He's going to be brought down by Cameron. Or no. Yes, I'm learning along with our clock person the finer things of
We're gonna have to stop for the high school football game.
yeah, we're getting it all squared away. When the ball gets set, that's when the clock starts, and we're both learning. We're both learning. We got about a 3rd and 10-ish. Yeah, sure. 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats. They're lined up in an I right. Pitch goes to number 32. It looks like a sweep to the right. We got tacklers out there, and he's going to be brought down by number 10, David. This is going to bring up a 4th down and about 6. Bearcats defense doing a pretty good job of turning the run up towards the middle. Linebackers are doing a good job of filling. At this point in junior high ball, it's getting these boys to not be afraid of making a tackle, not being afraid of taking a hit and bringing the guy down, especially when you've got size on the other side of the ball. 15 seconds on the clock. The clock is ticking down for the Bobcats. 7 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. And that will be it for the first quarter. As we get ready for the second quarter of play here, we're going to end up switching the sides of the field. Getting ready for the second quarter of play. We've seen some good ball from both sides. Bearcats are doing a good job. They picked it up on defense, needed some adjustments after the first big run from the Bobcats. We've had 2 good offensive drives from your junior high boys. Being able to march down the field and get the ball in the end zone twice.
Can you get us from Joey program?
Bobcats also doing a good job of moving the ball. Been able to march it out of the end zone. They're coming up on a 4th and about 5 to go. Eight minutes to go here in the first half.
Are they on 4th though?
4th down to go from their own 12.
So you have some leads.
Bobcats set to snap on the 4th down. Oh, look at that. We've just been delivered a proper roster for the junior high boys, so I'll be able to put some names to some faces. Snap goes back to number 7. He's going to reverse field, take it up the left side, and he's going to be brought down by number 10, Cooper Winter. But there is some laundry on the field. No, number 10, that is David. But unfortunately, we don't have numbers on the junior high roster, so that's also just as helpful. But David Gomez makes the tackle.
What was the flag for?
Looks like the flag would have been on Granada, so It's going to be a Bearcat first down, and they're going to get some extra field position, or maybe not. Bearcats are going to have a first down and goal from their own 10. It's going to be Cooper Winter under center for the Bearcats. He's going to take the snap, fake the pitch, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a sack. That's going to be number 32. Was that number 32? I'm looking at the roster, and I don't think their numbers are quite right either. So that makes my life so handy. Anyways, Bearcats with a 2nd and 16 to go. Or 2nd and goal from their 16. Lined up in a bone. Granada switching to a 5-1. Ooh, looks like it could be we've got an offsides on the Bearcats, unfortunately. Still 2nd down. Bearcats moving back. Getting hit by the penalty bug all of a sudden. Bearcats 21 yards to go till they hit pay dirt. Cooper Winter under center. He's got Cameron Rosas and Trotter Watkins in the backfield. Good block from Cameron. Trotter is going to make a man miss. He's going to work his way down. He's going to make another man miss, and he's going to find his way into the end zone. But there is more laundry on the field. David Gomez had a peel back block that was, unfortunately, illegal, so no points on that time. So it'll still be 2nd down for the Bearcats. So that one will be a 10-yard penalty, but considering where their field position was before, it's only about 2 yards back. So now Bearcats have a 2nd and goal from their own 24. You know, that's the thing with junior high ball. You're teaching these kids discipline and when to hit, when not to hit. It's good to have boys that are willing to put their bodies on the line to get someone else a touchdown, but it's being able to rein that in so they can, you know, not get hit with penalties. Bearcats lining up in a bunch set. Trips left. Looks like he's making Cooper Winter live. He's going to be able to scramble, and he's going to get himself out and tackled at the 15 by number 7, Fernando Ramirez Cadena. Third down and 14 to go for the Bearcats. And that'll be number 13 checking into the game. But again, I don't have numbers on this piece of paper that I've been handed, which would have been nice to have. But, you know, it is what it is. Another trips left set for the Bearcats. You know, with this set, they're able to pitch back and make the quarterback live, which in this case looks like it'll be Cameron Rosas. Pitch back goes to Cameron. Cameron's going to be live, looking to throw. He's going to have a Koya, but pass is going to be no good. Pass is just a little bit low. Caught the dirt. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and about 15 to go. Incomplete pass stops the clock as Bearcats are going to get set for the 4th down attempt. It's an interesting set to see trips or a quarterback live in junior high ball, but better to get them used to it now so that they're able to, so they're more familiar with it when coach brings that up in high school. Looks like Cameron's going to take the snap, going to pitch back to Cooper Winter, but let's see what happens. Oh, but we have another offsides. Someone moved the foot while they were out. Looks like that was number 11. Number 11, Trotter. Fourth down, yet another offside. So we've got 4th down and about 20 at this point. Another trips left set for the Bearcats. Cameron taking the snap. Pitch back to Cooper Winter. Cooper Winter's going to look to pass. He's going to be pursued by a couple of Grenada tacklers. He's going to put it up, and that pass is going to be intercepted by number 7. He's going to be taken down the sideline and brought down by Cameron. Ooh, looks like we have a flag on the tackle. Ooh, looks like we've got a face mask on the tackle. Chasing down Ramirez Cadena after he made the interception. That's going to give Grenada some much improved field position. Grenada's going to start this drive from the 40. Bearcats getting set on defense. Bearcats sticking with their 3-2-1. Allows for some good linebacker play, able to fill spots, and a safety that can come up, make the tackle. Grenada's lining up in their I formation. Pitchback goes to number 32. He's going to take a run, and he's going to be able to make a couple guys miss, but brought down by number 13. I believe that is Cameron Rosas. Bobcats are going to have a second and about 8 to go. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Bobcats are going to get lined up. Bearcats in their 3-2-1 might want to move their safety up, but Bobcats are going to take the snap in the eye left there. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Number 1's going to throw the ball up, and that's going to be intercepted by Cameron Rosas. He's going to be able to make a few guys miss and take the ball all the way up to the 32. Trading interceptions. Good wherewithal by number 13. Able to come up and get it. Bearcats are going to have a 1st and 15 from their own 32. Bearcats getting set on offense. We've got some switching. Milo Moorfield taking up center. We've got Cameron Rosas under center. Looks like we've got Cooper Winter and Trotter. Watkins in the backfield. Pitch is going to go to Trotter. Sweep right. Good block on the right side by Cooper Winter. Oh, we've got a flag on the field already. Another Watkins big run is going to end up being negated, unfortunately. Flag's going to bring back the Bearcats. We've got a holding. So this is where that discipline comes in. Bearcats being able to keep it together and
Clock's supposed to be running, right? You never stop. Oh, jeez.
Bobcats with a switch at defense. They started out in a 3-2-1. They've switched to a 5-1 now. Looks like it has been shutting down the Bearcats on their sweeps. Bearcats lining up now in an eye right. Cameron taking the snap, faking the pitch to Trotter. He's going to line up to pass. He's going to lose the ball. Nope, he had it. But he's going to be sacked in the backfield, making a long 3rd down for the junior high Bearcats. Or long 2nd down, rather, since we had the penalty on 1st. Math is hard. It's okay. Bearcats needing to gain back some of the ground they lost. lining up in a doubles right, trips right. This formation is giving the Bobcats a bit of a problem as far as who they're going to send out to cover. They have two guys covering 3. Good little move by good little move by Cameron. Able to make a defender miss. He got the ball off, but not quite where it needed to be. So we're going to have a long 3rd down for the Bearcats. Bearcats up 14-6, 3 minutes to go in the half. They have a score to give, but they will be kicking off after halftime. Bearcats lining up trips right again. Bearcats have had some mixed success with this formation. Been able to move the ball well when they haven't had penalties. Bobcats lining up 4 to rush the 2 blockers. Cameron able to make a man miss. He's able to get the ball away. Just too far for David. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Bearcats. Cameron doing a real good job in the backfield of being able to make a man miss and get the ball away. Just feeling a bit too hurried to get the ball quite right to his receiver's hands is what I'm trying to say here. Bearcats doing a fine job nonetheless. Bringing up a long 4th down. Bearcats lining up to punt. Akoya Bartlett's going to be handling the punting duties today. He's going to get it off. Ball's going to roll. And that one's going to be downed by number 14, Cooper Winter. And that will bring up a 1st and 15 for the Granada Bobcats. .242 to go in the second. Bobcats set to snap. They're lining up in what looks like they're trying to spread it out some, maybe a extended I right, maybe leading into doubles. Number 1's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch back to number 32. 32 is going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Penalty on the field, though. Quite a few flags. That one's going to go against the Bobcats, though. Looks like a block in the back against the Bobcats. So that is going to knock them back a good 15 yards or so. Unless the Bearcats choose to I don't think you can actually decline these penalties. But that's going to knock them back about 10 yards. So Bobcats with a long 1st down. Bobcats with the ball. Looks like lining up in an I left. Snap goes back to number 7. He's going to take it, sweep to the right. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to take it around. He's going to end up getting wrapped up eventually after a gain of 10 yards. That tackle looked like it was made by Akoya. Number 13, Cameron Rose is checking into the game. As Tate's going to come over to the bench. Second down of 15 for the Bobcats. Regained all that penalty loss. Motion to the right is going to be a handoff to number 32. And on the right, Akoya is going to be able to get into the backfield. And that's going to be number 11, Trotter Watkins, coming in for good measure. So knock the Bobcats back. And we've got a timeout on the field. So Bobcats are going to take their second timeout. About 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Again, if you would like this blank time to be filled by anything more interesting, reach out to any business-minded people, any business owners you may have near you. You can reach out. We can get an ad set up if you would like to sponsor the Saddle Rock Sports Network. All of the camera work today is being done by Bearcat students that are currently enrolled in our media program. Wesley Hunter and Mackenzie Riddle are handling the camera duties for today, so big thanks to them. And if you would like to support our media team, you are welcome to reach out to Brad Doherty, our AD, and he'll get you all set up if you would like to help us out. Here we go after the timeout. Bobcats getting set up. Looks like they're set up in their eye left. Bearcats still in their 3-2-1. Number 1's going to take the snap, pitch out to number 32. 32's going to be on the run. He's going to be pursued by Cooper Winter. Not quite there, and he's going to be brought down with a gain of about 2 by, looked like that would have been David Gomez and Cooper Winter. Milo Moorfield checking out of the game. As Tate Watkins going to handle some of the nose guarding. The run was in bounds. I'll announce it, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Bobcats lining up to punt. Looks like number 7's going to be kicking to, looks like Cameron's back there to receive. That ball's going to sail out of bounds. And we'll give the Bearcats a 1st and 15. Alrighty, 50 seconds to go. Got a Bearcat 1st and 15. Bearcat boys looking to add one more score to the board. They will be kicking off at halftime. So if they score now, that'll give them a little bit more wiggle room come third quarter. Coach Winter getting his boys ready to go. Alrighty, we've got Bearcats lined up in the gun formation. Cameron Rose is set to take the snap. He's going to take it. Pass goes short to David. He's going to almost make a man miss. Get the ball across the 40 to the Bobcat 32. Can you close the door? Yeah, you're good. Yes, anyone who knows the weather around Branson knows that it can get incredibly windy this time of year. And we have another timeout, so look at this. Look at all of these filler opportunities for any ads or special messages you would like to send out to the Branson Kim community. If you have, even if you'd like to promote, I don't know, just about anything, we would be able to fill some of this empty time. But just so you all know, as we come up on halftime, we are going to have the high school game after the junior high game. We'll have a brief intermission. We'll actually switch streams. So if you are on YouTube watching this video or on Facebook, you should be able to switch your you should be able to find the new one when we get started, just for everyone's information. 2nd down and 4 for the Bearcats. Cameron taking the snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll up in the pocket, lob it over the defense. Ooh, almost had Okoye, but we have a flag on the field. We have a holding. We have a holding on the Bobcats. Defensive holding. That is going to be number 25, Patrick Reynes. Reynes. I apologize for my pronunciation. (14-6) with 38 seconds left in the half. Bearcats looking to add a few more digits. Cameron under center, set to take the snap. Cooper and Trotter in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Trotter. He's going to bounce the run outside, make a man miss. He's going to take the run all the way out. No penalties, and that is going to be a touchdown. Bearcats touched a little bit of extracurriculars from Okoye there. Luckily, the referees didn't quite see it. I don't know. Okoye was tangled up on the ground with Granada Bobcat, so no, just a little extracurricular, nothing dangerous. 30 seconds left on the clock. This, as junior high games tend to do, the halves seem to drag, but that's how it is. 20-6, Bearcats trying for the extra point here. Seldom do you see any kicker in junior high, which is why the 1-point attempts usually make the most sense. Cameron under center. He's going to take the snap. Dive goes to Cooper Winner. He's going to run up the middle and fall in for the 1 point. .30 seconds left in the half. Bearcats up by about 3 scores at this point. I don't know if my math's correct. My brain is a little slow at the moment, but Bearcats going to kick off at the end of the second. All right, we got Trotter Watkins set to kick off for the Bearcats, number 32, set to receive for the Bobcats. I might have just said Bobcats twice, but Watkins' kick is off. It's going to roll in the grass, picked up by number 32 around the 17. And he's going to be able to break a tackle. He's going to take it around the left side. He's going to be pursued and brought down by Trotter Watkins. Kickoff goes to around the 40. You know, it's at this stage in football when coaches really start to emphasize breaking down and tackling. It's those fundamentals that you work on in games like this that get them prepared for high school ball later on. So having these kids being able to break down and make those tackles in the backfield is exactly what you want to see from coaches. And both sides have been doing a good job being able to wrap up and make tackles. There's always things that can be worked on, things that can be refined. Granada lines up in what we used to call a diamond formation. Snap goes straight back to number 1, and he's going to look for a pass. He's going to throw for number 32, but that ball is going to be incomplete. 15 seconds to go on the clock. Now, typically in a situation like this, or when they line up in a formation like that, you have the snap go to one of your running backs, one of the people who are lined up in the 2. and then they pitch it back to the quarterback, which makes them live and able to scramble. See, 6-man rules, you don't have a quarterback that's naturally allowed to scramble like you do in 11-man. You have to, whoever receives the snap is not allowed to cross the line of scrimmage before they throw, or they're not allowed to cross the line of scrimmage, period. So pitching it back makes the quarterback live and able to cross the line and scramble if they need to. So snap, Grenada lines up, and an eye right goes to number 1, pitch to 32. Ball's going to be on the ground, fumble, and going to be scooped up by the Bearcats. 11 seconds to go. One more opportunity. That fumble recovery, I missed the number. Bearcats were able to fall on the ball, so we got 1st and 15 from the 31. Looks like we've got a cramp as David Rosas comes down, lacking some hydration. Luckily, these boys are able to have sufficient depth to be able to switch out and keep running as they do. I believe that is Michael Archuleta stepping in. Cooper Winter's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to the right, being hotly pursued by number 7. Pass goes short to Trotter, who's going to be able to bring it up for a gain of about 4.
I need to add seconds now.
No, unless they tell you to, don't worry about it.
Go. That was like a couple seconds.
1 second on the clock. Time enough for the Bearcats to get one more play. Timeout must have been called.
Chase out a red face mask.
1 second to go here in the second quarter. That seems to just be lasting forever. But you know, that's the nature of the beast. So as we get ready to finish off the second quarter, Bearcats are going to take the field, looking for a DP. Bobcats are moving 2 guys back to cover any deep shots. Looks like Cooper Winter's going to be taking the quarterback spot for here. He's got Cameron and Trotter in the backfield. Cooper's going to take the ball. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Pass goes short, and that is going to be it for the first half of play.
How many minutes is halftime?
That's a very good question. I don't know how long halftime should be, but we are going to take a break for a minute and be back after half. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Start of the second half. We've got Bearcats lining up to kick off. Trotter Watkins handling the kicking duties for the Bearcats. Bobcat set to receive. Looks like we're going to be shortening the quarters for the second half of play here, as the high school games got to start on time and 8 minutes was too long. Ooh, Trotter Watkins with the short dribbler of a kick. Fielded by Bobcats number 40. He's going to be down right around the 40. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Bobcats at the Branson 38. I apologize for any sound of wind that's coming through. Anyone that knows the weather around Branson knows how blowy it can be. Bearcats going to come out on defense. Start of the second. Bobcats lined up in their I formation. Number 1's going to take the snap, pitch back to number 32, and brought down in the backfield by David Gomez. Phenomenal tackle, way to fly down the field. See, that's exactly what you want to see from these young junior high boys. Thank you. And here we go, start. Oh, fake handoff by number 1. Pass is going to go out to number 21. And he's going to be tackled by number 14, Cooper Winter. Tackled right around the 36, 37. Brings up 3rd down and about 12 to go for the Granada Bobcats. Bearcats doing a good job of holding down the line on defense. And Okoye and David are doing a good job of holding the edges ends and turning them back inside for Cooper and Trotter to make the tackle. Looks like Trotter's lining up for the blitz here. Bobcats pitching out to number 7. And Bearcats are able to get to him and wrap him up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. Bringing up 4th down. 4th and 16 for the Bobcats. Are going to be looking for a heave or potentially a punt in this situation. Looks like Cameron's lining up to receive the punt. Although Bobcats down by 3 scores at the moment, may be looking for a conversion attempt here, maybe fake punt. Yep, Bobcats lining up in their regular offense, lining up in a bone formation. Or in a punt. Snap goes over the head of number 1. Ball's rolling around in the backfield. Number 32 picks it up. And he's going to end up getting wrapped up in the backfield by Cooper Winter and David Gomez. David and Cameron are brothers, so that makes it extra confusing. It'll be 1st and 15 for the junior high Bearcats, starting at the Bobcats 33. I'd like to give a big thank you to the chain gang we have out there today. I believe we have Coach Jesse Gomez, Raymond Odom, and Dan Doherty are handling the chains and the sticks for us today. Having done that job once, it's not exactly the most fun experience, but it is one to be thankful for. So, Bearcats going to have a 1st and 15. Cameron under center. He's going to take the snap, hand off to Trotter. He's going to be brought down. Tackled by number 7. Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. Closer to 2nd and 12 But, you know, numbers are hard. Having those 6-minute quarters may shorten this, will shorten this game by quite a good margin.
And the clock lady knows screaming out.
Bearcats lining up and an eye left. Trotter Watkins in the backfield. Cameron takes the snap, pitches to Trotter. Trotter cuts up the middle, but able to use his blocks, make a man miss. Brought down, able to get a gain of 5. That is going to make it 3rd and 6. Trotter Watkins going to sub out. Milo Moorfield stepping in. You know, this group of junior high boys here, we have, I believe, 6 8th graders on the team, so much of them I would expect to move up to high school ball, so it'll be a good group of boys as they continue forward. Cameron taking the snap, handoff to Okoye. He's going to take the run up and to the right. He's going to try to work around number 1, makes a man miss, and he's going to have a spin move. Okoye reaching deep into his bag. And Okoye Bartlett, I believe he is only a 7th grader, so he's going to have several more good football years ahead of him. It's fun watching these junior high boys as they grow in their confidence. Some of these boys have been playing for a while. David and Cameron actually stepping in this year, joining these boys, adding some depth to the roster. It's been fun to watch these boys grow and grow in their confidence, and this year should be a fun one for Bearcat football. Bobcats lined up in a 5-1. Oh, Bearcats with a little bit of a fumble in the backfield. Impromptu pitch to Okoye Bartlett. That one's going to fall in for a touchdown. A little bit of a scuffed play, but heads up football by Cameron Rosas, able to fling it straight out to Okoye for another 6 points for the Bearcats. Two minutes to go here in the third. Bearcats lined up for the extra point. Tate Baker at center. Cameron's going to take he's going to hand off for the dive to Cooper Winter for an extra 1. And there we go, first score for the Bearcats. Able to stop the Granada Bobcats and take it all the way for Bearcat touchdown. There we go. That's what you want to see from these boys. Like I said, these boys are going to be fun to watch as they progress through their years through junior high and high school. This is going to be a good unit. They've been playing together, quite a few of them since 6th grade, and seeing them progress, it'll be fun to come back in a few years and see what these boys are doing. Bearcats going to line up to kick off. Granada Bobcats, number 7. Fernando Ramirez Cadena is set to receive for the Bobcats. I apologize, I haven't been good with names. We just got the list. We just got the junior high rosters halfway through the second. So, you know, something interesting is that the Granada Bobcats have been switching up their returning formation. Ball's going to be kicked back. Number 21 looking to pick it up. Not quite. Number 7 is going to end up picking up the ball. He's going to make a few guys miss. And David Gomez with quite a hit. Bobcats with the first and 15 at their own 22. Number 1 under center with Ramirez Cadena in the backfield. Oh, number 1's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it up, looking for number 32. Oh, and he manages to catch it off of the tip. Heads up play by number 32, who we don't actually have a name for. But phenomenal play. Pass from Braden Herrera, who's only a 6th grader. Able to get the ball the distance and make it happen. That's going to make the score 28-12. Lucky play, but could be the break that Grenada needs.
Oh, did they not score? Yeah, they scored.
Minute and a half to go in the third, and we have two more scores in the books. Good defense from the Bearcats, but number 32 just got too far behind him and just capitalized on the tip. Number 1 in the backfield looking for another pass. That one is going to be deflected and is going to hit the dirt. So 28-12, the score will remain. And that makes the Bearcat lead technically still up 2 scores, or technically up 3 scores. Coach Winter trying to make sure his boys know that that was more or less of a fluke play. Get him back on the right foot. Bobcat boys likely trying to capitalize on some momentum that may have just swung their way. If their defense can slow down the Bearcats, we'll have us an interesting situation on our hands with only about 7.5 minutes to play in the game. We'll see what these Bobcat junior high boys can do. All right, here we go. Bearcat boys lining up to receive. Jacob Larson in playing the middleman on the front line. Number 7, Ramirez Cadena, set to kick for the Bobcats. Fernando kicks, looking for the onside. That ball's going to get past the 10-yard line, and Okoye able to fall on it for the Bearcats. Heads up play by Okoye there. If the ball is able to get past 10 yards and Grenada can fall on it, then they get the ball. So very close, but good play from the 7th grader. Minute and a half in the third. Let's see what these Bearcats can do, trying to answer with another score of their own. Back to the starting 6 of Milo Moorfield. David Gomez, Okoye Bartlett, Cameron Rosas, Cooper Winter, and Trotter Watkins for the Bearcat boys. Cameron takes a snap under center. Ball is loose on the ground. No one knew where it was. Ball's still on the ground. And that is going to be Bobcat ball. Bearcats losing the ball. And that is going to be a Bobcat first down. As all the momentum seems to have swung towards the Bobcats, or they are trying to capitalize on some Bearcat miscues. Branson's defense is looking to redeem themselves for the tip catch touchdown that happened last drive. Let's see what they can do. Bobcats stepping up to the line. Lines up in an eye left. Ramirez Cadena in the backfield. Snap goes to Herrera. Herrera looking to pass. Ball goes up, looking for 32. 32 is going to have the catch. Guarded by Cooper Winter. Good throw by Braden Herrera. Getting the ball where it needs to be. That yardage is good for a Grenada first down. Tate Winter subbing in for Milo Moorfield. Tate Baker, excuse me, subbing in for Milo Moorfield. Bobcats once again in their eye right. Fernando in the backfield. Herrera's going to take the snap. Ball on the ground for a bit. He's going to roll to the left. Hotly pursued by Okoye Bartlett. And Okoye is going to get a sack for a big loss. Loss of 9 on the play is going to bring up second down and 26 to go. 24. Math is hard. Good rush off the edge by Okoye. Play action took too much time to develop, and number 1 couldn't get his head around to get the ball out. Bearcats able to capitalize. Bobcats in the eye right. Same set. Herrera gets the snap, pitches to Ramirez Cadena, and a tackle in the backfield by Cooper Winter. And I think that was Okoye. It's going to be a loss of 1. 3rd and 20. Clock is running. 9 seconds to go in the third. Yeah, just letting the clock run out. Confusing our doing very well clock lady. Big props to Miss Andrea Winter. She's doing very well, considering it's the first time running a clock. So that'll be the end of the third. Going into the fourth quarter, we've got another 6 minutes coming up on the clock. Six minutes left to play. Bobcats down 2 scores. Looking to capitalize on. They had some momentum, but the Bearcats are able to step up their defense and are shutting down the Bobcats, bringing up a long third and bringing up a very long third down. Here we go. Start of the fourth. Hold up your 4s, folks. Bobcats with a long third down. Bearcats looking to stifle what could have been a momentum swing. Bobcats lined up in an eye left, still with Ramirez Cadena in the backfield. Herrera's going to step back, rolling to the left. He's got 32 open downfield. Who's going to bring it down, and David Gomez is going to have the tackle. Bearcats not quite expecting the pass. That'll bring up 4th down for the Bobcats. 4th and about 3. Run the. Bearcats looking to stop. Looking for a big stop right here. Lined up in a 4-2. Pressure coming in. Herrera looking to throw. Drops back. Flings it out to number 7. That's going to be a deflection by Trotter Watkins. Good heads-up play. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. First down for your Branson Bearcats. I don't think so. Oh, no, he said run it. Yeah. Yeah. First and 15 for the Bearcats. Clock's running. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Up 2 scores, looking for a good methodical drive, run out the rest of the clock, and secure a dub. That's Cameron under center. He's going to drop back, hand off to Trotter. Trotter is going to get a gain of 2. Tripping up a little bit at the line. 2nd and 14 for the Bearcats. Bearcats taking their time as the clock is running. Stepping up to the ball. Bearcats lined up in an eye left. Cameron Rosas under center. Pitches to the left. Trotter. Watkins is going to take it. Getting a good block from Cooper Winter. Ooh, may have just had a hold. Trotter is going to have a long run. Ooh, brought down by Ramirez Cadena. But flag all the way back at the 19. And that is going to be a hold called on Cooper Winter. So, another beautiful run by Trotter Watkins is going to end up coming back. Trotter's going to get a break as number 19, Michael Archuleta, is going to step into the game. Michael and Okoye are the two 7th graders on this year's team, as we have about 5 6th graders, some of which have showed on special teams. We have Jacob Larson, Colin Doherty, Chase Winter, Caleb Sova, and Justin Arguello, who are all on the roster. Haven't played much in what's been a big man's game up to this point. We still have Tel Burnham and Angel Martinez also on the team. Haven't got many minutes, but may get some time. We may have a 5th quarter. Bearcats in the I formation. Cameron under center, hands to Cooper. Cooper is going to get a gain of 1, 2-ish. 3rd down and 15 for the Bearcats. 3.5 to go. Clock is running. David Gomez checking in for Milo Moorfield. 3rd and 15, we'll see what happens. Number 2, Leona Morales checking in for the Bobcats. Bearcats lined up in an I right. Cameron under center gives to Cooper. Cooper is going to take the sweep all the way to the right and may have just enough for a first. And there it is. Once they place it, you might start it again, though. Once they place it, you might start it. Sorry about that. We're just discussing clock technicalities. Yeah.
That's just our first down, right?
Clock is running 2.5 to go. Bearcats, as long as they keep running the ball, they'll have secured themselves a dub. 28-12 is the score, barring some miraculous event from the Bobcats, which I may have just jinxed. So we'll see what happens. Pitch goes to Cooper Winter. He's going to take it to the left. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to hold on to the ball, make a couple guys miss. He's going to swing it back to the right. Brought down by number 32. Big run by Cooper Winter. Gain of 17 on the play. Another first for the Bearcats. 2 minutes to go on the clock.
Why do you tell me to stop?
Because they have to respot the chains.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now it runs. See, those are the finer details of, clock things. See, after a first down, the clock does briefly stop so the chain crew can get resituated. And then once the ball gets set and the chains are good, then the clock runs because the ball was still in bounds. Grenada subbing in some of their younger players. That is number 40, Christian Cacique Hernandez. I apologize if I butchered your last name. I apologize. Yep. Bearcats lines up. Ooh, handoff goes to Okoye Bartlett. He's going to take it out, and he's going to make a man miss, and he's going to take it for a touchdown. Minute 20 on the clock, and Okoye Bartlett with what looks like the nail in the coffin. Bearcats lining up for the extra point now. At this point, it is about 12:30 in the afternoon, so I would doubt that we have a 5th quarter planned. As per Chassa rules, the high school game has to start no later than 1:05.
He's getting them ready. He told him that.
So expect to see some of the younger players hop in, some of your 6th graders and maybe your 5th graders stepping into the game soon. Snap goes to Okoye Bartlett, who takes it in off of a dive handoff. Minute 16 to go. As I would expect both teams to begin subbing in their sixth graders. As now the Bearcats are up by 4 scores. And now's a good time to get some of your younger kids some experience. Get them some time in game. See, this is when both coaches they both understand the rules of the game. When you're up by big, you can start subbing in your littles, and that's just how the game goes. Minute 20. Bearcats are gonna get set to kick. Bearcats getting set to kick. Trotter Watkins kicking off. Now, you usually keep your regular special teams in for these sort of things, so. Oh, we've got an untied shoelace. Oh, dear. Better lace him up, Okoye. There we go. All right, here we go already. Trotter Watkins going to kick off. That is Fernando Ramirez Cadena to receive for Grenada. Trotter's kick is up, and Cadena receives. He's going to bring it out. He's able to make a man miss, uses blocks, and Trotter is going to be able to get the tackle on that one. Able to reach around 40, who's going to block him. Getting the tackle. Bearcats are starting to send in some of their youngers. We've got Colin Doherty checking into the game. Yeah, we've got Colin Doherty checking into the game for the Bearcats. He's going to be squaring up against number 40, Christian Cacique Hernandez. Herrera takes a snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Okoye on the rush. Just misses him. Number 1 is able to stay there. Number 7 is going to get the little dump. And is going to end up getting wrapped up by Okoye Bartlett. Able to make his way over there. Way to keep the play alive by number 1, Braden Herrera. Bobcats with a second and about 7. Herrera with his men lined up, and eye left takes the snap, pitches to number 32. 32 is going to bring it up. Ooh, is able to get brought down by a host of Bearcat tacklers, one of which was Colin Doherty. Look at that. Well done. 17 seconds on the clock. May just let it run. 10 seconds now. Colin subbing out as Jacob Larson steps into the game. Looks like we're just going to let the clock run. Or we're just letting it be there. Cool. It's all good. Game's about to be over anyhow. So we've got Bearcats staying on the field. May just run one more play, see what goes down. Bobcats looking like they're going to run one more play. Jacob Larson, big man in the middle. Herrera under center. Lines up an eye left. Herrera's going to take the snap. Drop back to pass. He's got men downfield. He's going to lob it all the way up to number 7, who drops the ball. And that looks like it'll be it. Oh, and looks like we're actually going to have a 5th quarter. So the way 5th quarters typically work... Yeah, keep it going for this one. So the way 5th quarters typically work is you have both teams do, let's say, 5 plays on offense, 5 plays on defense, no refs. And typically these are untimed, so it's just
Clearance. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it again. I'm too nervous. I know. Thank you for helping me.
yeah. Typically the way these
Good
fifth
thing I
quarters
didn't
work is
to
you
do
have
downs and stuff. I couldn't have handled that.
you have your littles coming out, and they 5 plays on offense, 5 plays on defense, and then untimed downs, no scores kept, and then
I don't know. How do I clear that?
yeah, we'll just let them play.
Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't know what it was in the video then.
I don't know. There's probably a much smarter
Yeah.
way to do it, but
Thank you. I'm gonna.
that's all good. Oh shoot. Couple of good runs from Colin Doherty there in this fifth quarter sequence. That's 2 plays out of 5, I believe. 12:33. We want to leave enough time on the clock for high school to come out, so we'll see what the refs are gonna figure out. Let's see the lineups we have out there for right now. I believe
If you want, I know how to
I
like
believe
that.
for our lineups. Let's see. We have
The ref did.
Colin Doherty. We have Jacob Larson is gonna be our center. We have number 21. I believe that's Chase Winter is our quarterback. We have 12. That's Tell Burnham is at running back. Handoff is going to go to Tell, but he's going to get wrapped up in the backfield by number 24, Carlos Guerra, for the Bobcats. Let's see. And for the Bobcats, we have on the field number 55, Timothy Cook, number 34, Giovanni Aguirre, number 3, Alan Yanez Rojas. Let's see, number 5, Fabian Velasquez. And number 2, Lionel Morales. Bearcats now getting set. Coaches are helping them all get situated. Snap from Colin Doherty. He's going to pitch out to Chase Winter. Chase is going to get a run, kind of tackled by Tell Burnham. A little bit of a collision, but what can you expect? Seeing the little number 24, Angel Martinez. This is his first time playing football, so everyone's getting everything figured out, learning how to play, learning learning how the game works, so big opportunity for that. Bearcats getting their next play ready to go. Take some time to explain it. Looks like Chase Winter is going to be under center. Ooh, but he's going to be wrapped up in the, whoa, or not. Handoff is going to go to Tell. Tell's going to somehow squeak his way into the end zone. Little bit of confusion. It looked like number 55 had Chase dead to rights, but just let go, which is so nice of him. And that looks like it'll do it for the Bearcats' 5 plays, and I think that it'll switch over to Granada, or maybe that was 4 plays. We'll see what coaches decide to do. No one knows. It's 5th quarters. There's no rules here. Yeah, it looks like the Bearcats are lining up on defense. Bobcats coming up. They've got 50 yards to go for the score. Let's see, this is the time where kids learn how to line up, get themselves set. And coaches are just taking the time to get them all figured out. So, big learning opportunity. So. Bobcats with their first play. Snap is going to be on the ground, fumbled, picked up by Jacob Larson, who's going to rumble, bumble, and stumble his way into the end zone. If that's not a confidence boost, I don't know what is. A little bit of miscommunication between the center and the quarterback by the Bearcats. See, no one really knows what to do with the ball in this situation. Jacob ran back with it. It looked like he was going to give it to us, then gave it to the Bobcats, then was like, oh, I'll just drop it. That works. That's funny. All right, Bobcats, second play. Lines up in an I right. Pitch back goes to number 2. Oh, who's going to be brought down by Chase Winter. Good tackle. That was number 2, Lionel Morales on the carry. This will bring up the third play for the Bobcats. Here we go. Bobcats stepping up to the line for their third play. Looks like they're going to line up in an I left. Coach Brad getting the Bearcats set on defense. Bobcats getting set to go. Snap. Oh, pass never ended up going anywhere. Jacob Larson trying to bring him down for the sack. Throw is short. Looking for number 34, Giovanni Aguirre. Aguirre? I apologize if I'm butchering these names. Bobcats lining up for play number 4. Set up at an I left with Alan Yanis Rojas under center. It's going to be wrapped up by Jacob Larson for the sack. Bobcats coming up, 5th play of the series. We've got Angel Martinez, Jacob Larson, and Tell Watkins are all set up for the D line. Pitch is going to go. Ooh, fumble on the ground. Picked up by Colin Doherty, and that is going to do it. I think that's going to do it for our 5th quarter. Or maybe not. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe we'll do one more play. We're kind of coming down to the wire. We've got to get the high school game started pretty soon. Bobcats lining up on the ball. They're spreading out number 2, Lionel Morales. Snap goes to number 3. Oh, pass is going to go up to Morales. Oh, just too far. And that'll be it for the game. Once again, the score of the junior high game was 28-12. Actually, no. I think it was like 35-12. I don't know. Math is hard. But either way, our boys played a phenomenal game. We're going to get started on the high school game in just a minute. Keep an eye on your YouTube or Facebook. There will be a new link coming out, and you should see it wherever it is you're choosing to watch. So we'll see you in just a minute.